professional name.
Right.
You got this man in your pocket, look like.
She got him in his pocket because they fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
They definitely.
So let going on with her story because they fucked up. If they don't, they're gonna show where they fucked up from the beginning of this case.
Yep. And they don't want to be showed out that they gonna drop the ball.
Right. That they corrupt.
That's right.
What they want to know. That they corrupt as hell.
Right. Corrupt as the hell. That's sad that they helping her to cover up a crime she committed.
Yep.
They should have left her alone. They shouldn't even touch it.
What they did was they dropped the ball. They didn't put the Amber Alert out to, I don't know if that was because she called them late or whatever, but she's supposed to be first suspect.
Yeah.
The baby was with her. You posting on Facebook and the baby missing. Come the fuck on.
Wait a minute, but that ain't when the baby supposed to came up missing, remember?
Right.
The baby came up missing in the nighttime.
Yeah, but she posted at like 8 o'clock that night.
Yep. Why this supposed to have happened?
Right.
Like,
she posted like she was at the football field, but I think that was just the throwout.
Right.
Supposed to be the throwout.
Yep, show daggone posted. And that girl claimed, she said, honey, your ass was daggone. We want to know where you was. Because you lying. And the truth ain't nowhere near your ass. And you'll sit around and let some innocent people take the fall for what you done. And a lot of people saying right now, Big Mama, we believe that when that girl came in and threw the story off, we believe that April might have daggone did this to her own child.
Me too. Me too.
Because when that girl called and said they seen that baby on the 17th, oh, baby, they let the world know right then and there that baby was still alive. They had to daggone get her out of the way where the time frame be like, you know what I'm saying, what they had on the 12th. They said a week later they done found her, all right?
Right.
Now, mind you, how did we get an autopsy about this baby before they even found the baby? They told the world that baby was asphyxiated.
Yep, they did.
And
along with Rick and Smile and saying other things. Like had people thinking the baby was raped, that it burnt, that it bathed, and
and look at all the stuff that's going on with him now.
Yep.
Because I definitely prayed on everybody that had their mouth in on it, prayed on them people that was...
All of them need to go. All of them. Everybody that was involved.
Yeah. And we definitely know.
Innocent damn baby. Like, man. Girl. I just don't know. I definitely know Cupcake ain't got her justice, though.
Show ain't.
Justice has not been served for that baby.
Show haven't.
Bless her heart.
And the mama daggone skipping through the daggone hallways and talking about first day back to work. Bitch, how the hell can you work after some situation like this?
A 3-year-old. We ain't talking about no teenage child that's
rebellious.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that. We talking about a 3-year-old. We can't how the fuck can you, man? That'll bother me now to this day. They probably had to put me somewhere.
That's why I said I'd have been in the insane asylum.
Yeah, it happened on her watch.
Right.
Her watch. Like, you shouldn't be arguing with nobody. This baby, because you should, girl. That's why I said she heartless. I can see her doing that shit to her baby. That bitch heartless as hell.
Yeah, she heartless. Talking about why y'all choose her. No, you chose her. You did. Patrick and them had no reason to come out there that night when all of them people was out.
was dead at that point. I think she knew April was up to some shit.
Yep.
Some shit April had did. By the way she looked at her.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I even said, if my granddaughter, I got a grandbaby, she 15. But at that time, if my grandbaby was 3 and I was standing up there with my daughter, if my daughter wasn't broke down, I would have been broke down.
Right.
Because the whole fucking night had passed by. And then we talking about a 3-year-old. This the next morning you on the news with that brown coat on. Your baby been gone all night long.
Right.
The mother wasn't crying either. So I'm like, at that point, she couldn't have believed that cupcake that was going to happen.
Right. That was a lie.
She probably thought April just up the hole with shit like she usually be with Dominique.
Yep. They know that girl got something to do with this baby.
Yes.
They know she got something to do with it. But like we said, they got a corrupt system down there, and Danny is working with her. She done called his name out. What's the other lady's name?
Miss Misty.
Misty. Yeah, Misty working with her. I mean, they done covered this up. And internal affairs need to know that if they don't daggone get them people out of that god dang on jail and arrest that baby, that mama, and get the truth about what happened to her child, because that baby was still alive. And that baby, and again, Patrick and Derek was in jail when Cupcake came up missing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And they think they done shoved it under the rug, but now we got a daggone dirty, corrupt ass, what's his name? A damn dirty, corrupt ass district attorney.
And see, that's why that police chief left. He knew they fucked that shit up.
Yeah. He sure resigned. He sure resigned. And he probably let them know, I don't want no parts of this mess. Because the chief of police wasn't even in the city.
But you know what? Now that he's gone, he might be the one to speak up and say something. We don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this is about good and bad now. This is a corrupt daggone.
Yes, and for him to leave and don't want to be a part of it, he might be the one to come out and speak up on it eventually. You never know. Maybe he just, I don't know, trying to get situated in his new, and he didn't want to lose his job because he was the chief at the time, but he wasn't even in town, I don't think, when this happened.
No, he wasn't.
So I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to take no heat off that either, the way they handled it, but you the chief, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's your police department.
Hell, half a damn police done stepped down.
Yep.
I think they already know, and they done put the new one in here. And with this new one, he can open up a whole new investigation.
Somebody need to do something. That's why I said, well, Derek gonna have to open her mouth in this murder trial. But ain't no more sitting back telling them that it's in your best interest to not say nothing and let the lawyers talk for you. No.
I don't know why they didn't let Derek talk from the beginning. But see, They knew that if she talked, she was going to say something to throw the whole case off.
And see, then they got something to hold up her head, too. You see what I'm saying? She got children. She was trying to get her kids back before this happened. So why would she even do something like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they held that over her head. Like, it's probably in your best interest not to say nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not to testify. Because you already, I ain't no telling what they told her. I don't tell her what they told her.
I believe I believe the police might have been the ones that dragged her in this. Because she kidnapped her own kids.
Yeah, they looked it up. Yeah.
Well, let's see who been in trouble for kidnapping so we can blame it on them.
Because, see, now think about when Patrick trial came around, they said the truck was registered to her. So why the fuck y'all go get Patrick and not her? Remember they said that truck, the car they was driving was registered to Derica?
Yep.
Well, if it was registered to Derica, why y'all didn't pick? I mean, I know they picked her up, but why isn't she? Why it was all about Patrick is what I'm saying.
Right, they wanted the daggone paint a bad picture about Patrick because he's supposed to have been the one that done all of this.
Mm-hmm. And even the little boy was like, they were switching cars.
Yes, he sure did.
About switching cars.
Yes, he did. He said they were switching cars, and he said the woman that took the baby, she have a children in the car.
Mm-hmm. So he saw a lot. For you to see them switching cars, for feet to be dangling up under the car.
The little baby that listen, the baby didn't daggone get picked up. She walked and got in the car herself.
She what?
I said the baby didn't daggone. Hold on. The baby didn't daggone get picked up like a kidnapper and ran with her. She walked over and got in the car herself.
Right.
It wasn't Patrick's car she got in.
But that coincides the story of two men walking by in the back with these two little bitty children dropping candy. How did we go from that to the little boy saying she ain't have a children in the car?
Right.
She got in the car. That's why I was like, that didn't even look like Cupcake on the deal.
It wasn't. And that wasn't the time Cupcake came up missing with
Them
they
children
life.
was the same size. Whoever kids them was.
Yep.
They was the same size, like they mimicked each other. One got up and ran, the other one ran the same way. And I'm like, they don't look like a 3-year-old.
But the first lie April told is that she dropped her kids off at a birthday party. Okay? Amari's supposed to have been at the goddamn football game because it was his football game, right?
Right.
So you mean to tell me you was neglectful twice? You left your baby at the goddamn park playing game, and then you went to drop the baby off at a party that nobody knew her at. That girl she way up on her bullshit. But it ain't gonna hang. It ain't gonna hang. She gonna get caught up. She keep on arguing over there on that Clubhouse, and them girls putting her out on blast. Girl, baby.
Yeah, Vito ain't here to calm me down now. Shoot.
Show wait.
Because I heard him on the video say, leave her alone. That's April, my homegirl. Something like that he said, but she wasn't trying to hear that.
The whole thing is y'all didn't come home girls and homeboys until all this happened.
Right. Right. They got to keep each other close. They got secrets on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got something. Everybody knows something.
Yep.
There's a lot going on. You see Marquez, baby mama, and the overdose.
Oh my goodness.
What else? The one you just shared in the group, the girl and her on your page, the girl and her 2 kids got shot. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of women getting killed.
Yep.
In Birmingham. That same girl and them 2 kids that just got shot. A girl got shot there 2 weeks ago in her car. She ran into the apartments. Same place.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is crazy. And then we got a goddamn going spy balloon hovering.
And check it out. Cartisha just posted her daddy died.
Ooh, look at God. He getting them
I'm
all.
telling you, it's just that you can look in these folks' life and be like, look, it ain't got to be you. It can be your mama, your daddy,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
dog, your children.
Yes, ma'am.
You know?
Everybody that dad gonna have their hands in on it. God gonna take somebody.
Yeah, because it'll be too easy. Sometimes it'll be too easy for people to go to jail and they just die. You need to live in misery.
Yes, ma'am.
Hell, you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Suffer like y'all did that baby.
Yes, you're going to suffer. You're not going to die. You're going to wish you was dead.
Yep.
But can't die. You feel me?
Yep.
You're going to wish you was dead when he get through with you.
Did his mom
But
get the
there
baby?
ain't no way you can, huh?
Did his baby mama make it?
Talking about Marquez baby mom. She dead.
Oh.
That was his first little boy, I think. Because I done heard Abito arguing with her. I think her name Risha or something like that.
Oh, bless her soul.
Yeah, she passed. I think she had 4 kids. But they said trying to say she was dealing with depression. And I don't know if she overdosed on purpose or did somebody lace her shit? Because there's a lot of fentanyl shit going on.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I think happened to Ricky's son too. Somebody knew that he was on pills and somebody put one of them fentanyl.
Got to some bad shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, black folks, we go through so much. It take a lot for us to want to kill ourselves now.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going into this shit. Like, we know, we survive. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Well, we definitely. I was wanting to reach out to Gerald Jackson about Cupcake's case because
Who
somebody
was
big
that?
Gerald Jackson. He's a YouTuber, and I wanted to reach out to him because he was doing the Shanquella uh case.
Okay,
You
the girl
know,
from Mexico.
yeah, he was the one that was shedding light on her story. So we need to get a hold of Gerald Jackson, everybody, and make Gerald
Samuel
Jackson
Jackson.
to daggone
Okay.
shine some light on April Thomas and this daggone district attorney. Yes, ma'am, this district attorney. And honey, daggone, when that lady called me from Birmingham and said, Big Mama, we don't understand why the forensic trucks was inside of them people's house.
Mm.
They was daggone dropping that one drop of DNA that didn't make no kinds of sense. Because the goddamn on toxicology said the daggone stuff it didn't consist of, it could have been there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Said that wasn't no fresh daggone what you call.
Right.
So they lied. First they came and told us they had 3 DNAs of blood. And when I daggone came and talked about that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They daggone changed it from blood to whatever hell, just the baby's DNA on it. And they semens that when they was having intercourse with one another.
Yeah.
But when I made us think about why would all 3 of them be bleeding, they changed the DNA.
Yeah.
They sure changed the DNA. Oh, it wasn't 3 blood types. It was, well, what the fuck else was it? It was their semen and her blood. Get the fuck out of here.
Now let's get this straight. Now when they found Cupcake had not been changed. Right?
Nope, she had the same clothes on.
The clothes on that she had on when she posted that picture of them at the park.
Yes, ma'am.
When April had the white shirt on.
Yes, ma'am.
And okay. So all that was a lie about Quintessa bathing the baby and
yeah, all of it was a lie. Her scratching Patrick and getting DNA under her nail. That was a lie.
That's why I said Birmingham dropped the ball because y'all told that boy Carr didn't find anything. Y'all must forgot y'all had to let Patrick go. Because y'all didn't have nothing on him. But them porn charges y'all put in his phone.
Yep, put him in his phone.
That's trying to make it like he did it, but they had nothing on him.
Nothing. That's why they had to let him go.
They went back and got him once they said they found Cupcake at the thing, but y'all hadn't did no none of that to find him. Girl, I don't know.
They lied on that man.
That's all.
And that man is in jail facing murder. The death penalty. Ain't nothing but evil demons trying to kill these people out the way. But God, and I trust and believe in my Lord Jesus, Father God, and the Holy Spirit that everything come out about April Thomas because that baby was seen on the 17th.
Yep.
That girl said, I got my food stamps on the 17th, Big Mama. And we seen that baby in that car looking all sad and looking like she was scared.
And then the car that she mentioned sounded like LaBritney's whatever. I was going to say Tahoe, whatever that was she was driving at the time. Because you can't mix that up with the kind of truck that Patrick was driving.
A Suburban.
A Suburban and what he was in, I can't think of the name of that car.
I thought he was driving a Ford Explorer like me, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't an Explorer, it was a Toyota, but I can't, Sequoia, I think. Okay.
But when the news first came out, they said that it was a dark color car, brown truck that took this baby with a peanut butter daggone grill in the front of it.
Yep, they knew they had to. Birmingham did that shit. They fucked the whole case up. They knew they had to get somebody for that shit. And that's why probably when they went and looked in the computer and saw who they can put that shit on.
Derek, and then they found out that Patrick, she was with a dude named Patrick, so they tried to use them two people, and it still ain't coming out right.
It don't make sense. It gotta make sense. It ain't making no kind of damn sense.
What motive did they have to go take April's child?
Right. Out of all children. There was a whole party going on, so you say.
Yeah.
Why was your child? Why y'all choose her?
Right.
Like you said.
You chose her, bitch.
Why they chose her?
And the boys that took her was your friends.
Yep.
Because you had to call somebody and let them know that that baby was back outside.
Right.
Since you claim you took her back in the house, changed her clothes, but when they found her, she was still in them daggone pissy clothes.
Big Mama, did you hear her say her and Sean was sitting on the porch?
Yeah.
On that, how the fuck the story done changed so many times? Because I thought you sent the boy to look for the baby. I thought you sent her little brother to go out and look for it.
Right.
Well, I mean, girl, now y'all was sitting on the porch.
So if you was sitting on the porch, then how come the fuck you ain't see that man take your baby?
If you was sitting on the porch, how come they sent that baby home twice? Because she pissed on her fucking self.
Yeah.
And you lied and said you changed her, but the baby had the same clothes on.
Right.
When they found her.
She tried to say she tried to say Shantae's baby had the same outfit like Cupcake, so she just put the pants on her.
Whatever. But y'all wasn't on no porch because they said they sent that baby home a couple of times. They looked around, she right back out there with the same piece of clothes on.
Yep. And then again, we need to know who the daggone masked man is that daggone come up to your car with a gun.
Nolan. That's who it looked like in the shadows. Like Nolan.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had to call. I said, let me call my girls because I said, I've been trying to get in here and talk to folks and know nobody. And then they act like when they on YouTube, they scared to get in on the daggone line. Folks want to know how y'all feel because I'm not the only one that feel this way about this little baby's demise.
Yeah. It was good to hear that girl say that. I'm like, okay, people ain't still sleeping. They still don't believe this. Even though y'all are convicted, you know, some ain't right. She told too many lies, for one.
Yes, she did. She told a whole lot.
And then a month after the baby, you go missing off social media. And the first thing you do when you come back to social media is not thank everybody for, you know, looking out or for keeping you in their prayers. You go start shit.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to who said this about me?
Who in the shot houses? Who takes snorting their nose?
Yeah.
Like, and you ain't even talking about your baby.
Barely post the baby.
Yeah. You don't see nothing about her daggone posting about a mother that missed their child girl to be posting every day about that little baby.
Mm-hmm. She'll be speaking on it too. What happened to her baby? She'll be trying to make sure it don't happen to any fucking body else.
Right, but it don't seem that you care to make a difference about what happened to your baby because you ain't come out.
Exactly. She would have died under my watch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I made sure her name like I would be making sure that don't happen to nobody else.
And then you didn't even want to honor your own baby with the street sign with her name on it. Girl, something ain't right with your daggone stupid ass.
Or your mama. Like I said, her mama might didn't know at the time, but she know now.
Yeah.
I know you know daughter had something to do with this shit.
Yep. Sure enough. The whole world know April got...
Your child better than we do. Oh, your child better than we do. That's why I said when she looked at April, she thought it was just a bunch of bullshit at the time.
Right. It didn't even hit Miss Sharon at that time.
Yeah, she probably like, what they got going on now? You know?
Right. It hadn't hit Miss Sharon at the time. We was all mourning and she skipping through. She done told the pastor, because pastor said he'll see her on that Sunday. She told pastor, no, I gotta work on that Sunday. You lying sack of daggone shit. Your ass didn't lie because we called the daggone job to see if your ass supposed to be in at work. They said, no, ma'am, she's on sick leave.
Yeah.
Now, how can you go back to daggone work after losing a child that early?
Not no 3-year-old. I'm telling you, that would have. It's not like I said, a child that lived a little bit of their life. They was rebellious. You knew they was out here doing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You'll kind of try to be like, okay, you know. But a 3-year-old helpless child, ain't no fucking way I've been back to work. I probably still wouldn't be back at work. I'd probably be getting disability because I've been lost my fucking mind.
And not only did you lose your mind, baby, I'd have been in an insane asylum right now about my baby.
Yeah. The fact that this happened on my watch, I wasn't watching my baby. That should have fucked with
That
me.
would drive me crazy.
That should have drive you crazy.
And every time I hear a little girl crying or calling mommy's name, I'm going to be looking around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what a mom that's going through anguish and mourning go through, you know, hearing kids and it ain't your baby here no more. You go to crying and be depressed. You know, you really wouldn't even be outside because just to hear a baby crying or, you know, things like that would tick you off and make you go crazy.
Girl, I don't even think she was on any medication. Like, they probably would have had to medicate me the first half of the year. I probably been all medicated. Well, I didn't know what was going on. You see what I'm saying? Like,
but she didn't. That's why you got to look at this mother.
Had nothing. Just came back with a vengeance. Like, who was talking about me and blah. Folks should have been talking about you. This happened on your watch, boo.
Hey, I believe that she didn't want this baby from the jump, and this is why it was planned.
Right. Cupcake was holding her back, and Dominique wasn't with her. She was upset that Dominique had went and had 2 other little girls on her.
Yep.
Twin. You know what I mean? Just
And then for them to say, well, maybe Dominic did it because he didn't want to pay child support. He still would have to pay child support for if she had him on child support for the boy. So why would he do that to his little girl?
Right.
Like, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. It just make you know that April Thomas daggone plotted and daggone planned a kidnapping and went wrong on her own child. And the people that she tried to get to do her demise in her own baby, they gave her baby back, and she had to get rid of her own baby.
Yep, because it went wrong. And it wasn't for them to get rid of the baby. If she planned this shit, this your baby, they knew when to come get your baby. You got to clean it up.
Yeah, you got to clean it up, and they dropped that baby off on your ass, and your ass did this shit.
Right.
I don't even think Vito did it. I think Vito gave her back that baby.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too. I really do.
Because it's coming back to, but then only reason why Vito put in it because of the daggone, you know, the stuff that old boy said.
Yeah. Who are you talking about, Dominic?
Him too. Hell yeah, but his op.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when you look at this, you're just looking at it in all angles. Like, baby, you was put in it. You put your own self in it from the jump when you came out talking about the dad was blaming you and your homeboy. Yeah. It was so much. It was so much. I believe that her and that girl, they was helping the daggone help her to get rid of it. Whoever daggone was helping her to dump the baby. Mm-hmm. And remember now, the dates had to add up to the 12th. About that week coming in. That's the reason why they got them 22s on there. She didn't daggone. They said that she died on the 22nd. Mm-hmm. That's what her tombstone say. Because only the murderers.
That's really when they found her.
Yeah, but the murderer would only know and put that on that tombstone. Mm-hmm. Only the person that daggone killed that baby know when the baby definitely died.
Right.
And if the mother, you the only one that could have told them that.
Yeah.
The mother I'm looking at the mother throughout this whole thing now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we already know she had to set it up for them to know when to come get her baby, when her baby was going to be out there. We already know she was key player.
Yep.
She was. And I'm going to say, Vito, Nolan quiet, but he knew what the fuck was going on because him and Vito like this.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that y'all got into it with that man and told that man, I bring this shit to your fucking baby.
Right.
Y'all the three main ones.
Yep. 3 suspects.
Now, when the Brittany them came in this shit, I still been trying to put that shit together. Now, I know, I'm gonna put Nolan in her and Vito, because she was fucking Nolan.
Right.
And Nolan and Vito got into it with the baby dad, and so we already know that's the motive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Plus, y'all was jealous of that man and envious. Y'all saw him on Facebook with all this money.
All that money.
All this shit. Y'all just went into action. You see
and they wanted to daggone embezzle some of that money out of him. So they went into playing and kidnapping.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Because they the one said it was for ransom and all this. Don't nobody kidnap no baby out the project for no ransom money. So we know that was y'all.
Yeah.
Who else gonna try to get some ransom from somebody living in the project?
Right.
But now when the Brittany them came at girl, I'm gonna say this. She was already fucking Vito. Her and Vito tried to make it like they just started fucking not too long, but I believe her and Vito, y'all had to been know everybody been knew each other.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because how did the Brittany them get in this shit?
Right. And who called her?
And then it come out later on, 2 years later, that y'all didn't fuck. No, y'all probably have been fucking.
Yep. Well, hold on. We got to realize that her and Vito was on live the night that they was searching for that baby.
Right. And he acting like she Miss Cleo. They acted like they didn't really know each other.
Right.
But they knew somebody knew somebody. How y'all end up all so close now?
Yeah.
You know, like it's just crazy. Like,
yep.
They like a circus around the Birmingham Police Department.
Yeah, they are. And I feel like the Birmingham Police Department is weird, because how can y'all let these folks daggone swindle y'all and deal with y'all? Y'all look like the daggone dumbest motherfuckers in the book right now, that the world has solved this case, and y'all still trying to daggone pin it on these people that's in jail, when them people was in jail when this baby came up missing.
Yep.
April Thomas gone.
Locked up. That's what had me drawn to the case, because I know Patrick was locked up. They ain't have no evidence on him. They had to let him go.
Yeah.
They tried to come say he had porn in his phone, and I'm like,
no. And I said, wait a minute. Now, when they booked this man, I said that daggone district attorney or whoever this daggone crooked ass officers daggone planted some evidence in this man's phone.
Yep, I said the same thing. Yep, because I was like, now, because when they showed it, they told that man car from the apartment complex, had them folks locked up. Y'all let him go after that. So there was no evidence in that car for y'all to hold that man with.
Nope.
There was no evidence in that apartment.
Nope.
For y'all to hold that man with. Because I know y'all went in there when y'all locked their ass up. Y'all went in there and got him. We saw the shit on TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said Birmingham dropped the ball. Like, y'all should have found something to link them folks. That baby would have been in the car crying, like you said, snotting, boogering. Y'all didn't find nothing in
DNA, none of her DNA was in that car. None of the other DNA was in that apartment. If this baby was in that apartment and she's supposed to wash her, daggone did her hair, y'all would have found hair in the damn brush, the comb. You would have found DNA in the tub where she daggone supposed to scratch Patrick and the
that big mama. People got cameras these days. I don't give a damn if you stay in an apartment. You can get a doorbell camera. You can get a Ring camera. People got cameras. There's some cameras around there somewhere in them. That's just like with Tony Bass.
Yeah.
The next door neighbor had cameras. The bank right here. The drive-through of the bank right across the damn street.
Right.
How the fuck come y'all can't follow these cars? Like, I'm like, the police, I think police be involved with a lot of this stuff. They crooked.
Yeah. I think so myself. I think April Thomas might have dumped that baby.
Mm-hmm. The same place y'all was looking for it.
We could not find April Thomas. Was not nowhere to be found for those 3 whole days that they were searching for her baby.
And why you ain't out looking for your baby? I've been in like Dominique said, I've been in every abandoned house.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere looking for my baby.
But you wasn't nowhere.
I couldn't have stood up that night. I had to been out on foot looking for. I had to been girl.
April's story ain't adding up, and they gonna come and get her. They gonna come get her. You first suspect, baby.
I kind of had lost hope when the FBI had gave the shit back to the state, and they was like, you know what, y'all got to clean it up before we can put these murder charges or whatever on them. I was hoping then that they was gonna go back from the beginning and get this shit right. You know what I mean? But nope.
They keeping it going. They want to be called corruption.
Or whenever the fuck they pick them folks up. Ain't no telling what them folks probably, you know, you said a man took Trazodone, he probably had sleep and y'all got him. You know, ain't no telling what.
And hell, Derek, they said they had to wait a couple of days to even talk to her because she was high.
And then when you get on high, you go in there and play them folks against each other. He said this. He said you had the baby. He said you, and then you go back and tell her what he said you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
they was going back and forth in there telling them what he said you did it.
You think about somebody doing you like that and your mind ain't right. You high or you see what I'm saying? You confused as fuck. What happened? You don't even know what the fuck then happened.
And then y'all supposed to be daggone babysitting the baby. Maybe they daggone got that confused with the day that they talking about. Because they sure said the baby was being daggone babysitted by Quintessa.
Derrica, she gonna have to speak at the murder trial or something like. But see, my concern
they won't let her talk, baby, because they said that Derek told daggone the courts, y'all don't get me out of here. I'm telling everything.
When she said that?
Girl, that's what they said that girl, they wouldn't let Derek daggone take the stand.
And you know what else I just thought about?
What?
Lil Brittany again. How Lil Brittany knew this girl so good to go talk to her? Then she said she went to the jail when Quintessa first got locked up.
Yes, ma'am.
For what?
What was your business to go to the courts?
Because you talked about her like a dog. Said she pissed on herself in school like y'all weren't really friends. You talked about her, so she wasn't your friend like that in school. You just knew of her. What would make you go up there?
Probably to go threaten her. Probably. Don't say nothing. Because the hitman already done daggone got at them. The hitman deleted one of the girls in the car with La Brittany.
That they don't talk about.
Right.
They don't discuss that.
That girl don't got no justice for her body. Her soul. That baby was running rapid in Birmingham, they said. She was trying to get out of there. So somebody was keeping tabs on where her car was moving. Just like they did Bigum. Somebody was keeping tabs on that young lady. The daggone go and daggone shoot her in her face like that. And I don't know why they would do her like that. What, did she talk too much? Did she? No, girl, it's a silver Chevy. Is that what?
That could have been the police took her up out of him. I'm saying, because they got to cover their stuff too. They fucked up.
That's sad when the police want to daggone.
I'm saying for them to know every time you move your car, all your whereabouts, and I mean, I know people can do that, but damn, unless you got a damn AP, I mean, what they call it, all points bulletin on the damn car.
Right, APB.
Well, a person at 24 hours a day, unless you ain't got no life, and you just sitting there. Oh, I said that might have been the police took her out.
Yep. Because she was going to talk. She was already talking when she called that daggone silver Chevy out.
Right.
No, girl, it's a silver Chevy. A box Chevy. Oh, honey, baby. Yep. That's why I said I'm going to tell this baby story. If they sacrifice me, I don't care. I know I told her story. Because they want me to shut up, girl. April Thomas daggone, I'm going to have you arrested for what? Telling the truth? Bitch.
She the one need to damn be arrested.
Yes, she do. Because you out here telling the pretty ass lie and I'm telling the ugly ass truth about what this shit done happened.
Because, I mean, the gag order was never on the public mouth. You can't stop people from talking about something that didn't happen. The gag order's on the people involved in this case.
Yeah.
How you gonna stop the public from talking about an event that happened in the world? Because that's what it is.
And we all daggone was mourning your baby while you had gotten over her.
You put a gag order on all millions of people. shut up about it. So bad.
Yes, ma'am. They don't want you talking about it because you're going to bring some light to the case.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you're not going to shut me up. I don't care about none of y'all. At the end of the day, ain't nobody going to shut me up. Because the Lord wants this out here about that baby.
Girl, I promise I sit around and be like, girl, I was so happy when the trial came. I just knew them folks was finna get off.
Me
I ain't
too.
gonna lie to you. I just knew they was finna get off, Big Mama, because they ain't have enough. I know in my soul.
They know they didn't have enough evidence. They let him go.
I know they was gonna try to use their first statements from when they first brought them in when they was trying to play, and that's all they was can convict them off of. That's all they convicted them off of.
That's it. And that to me don't make a damn hill of beans because that's hearsay. And y'all could have daggone been beating them people up and anything in there to make them say that shit on each other.
And even with Quintessa, I knew she would get off because I was like, okay, she got a mental problem. They've already said this. Even her cousins, everybody said she's mental. And when you be mental if your kids then got taken from you.
Yep.
So I thought her lawyer would use that to her defense. You know, that she wasn't capable to stay. They said she couldn't even read past the 10th grade level or 12th. So the police was wrong for questioning her or something they said like that. So I just knew that Quintessa was going to get off. Even if it was for just being crazy. Like, but I'm like...
I feel like the daggone system is corrupt in Birmingham. I think somebody need to look...
Alabama.
Yep.
In the whole state of Alabama
and I believe that they need to be daggone dug into. Because this daggone baby need her justice. And it ain't justice. Ain't nobody feeling like justice been served. Because them people was in jail when this baby came up missing that night. Y'all told us that baby came up missing in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
And we was looking for a little girl in the daytime when April walked up talking about where the white woman at. This wasn't no next day. This was the same day.
And see, you know what? They had everything to do with this shit. Because if that Amber Alert had went out, you know what though? They can't put an Amber Alert out without a description of a vehicle. Right? When they put an Amber Alert out, don't they tell you what color vehicle or something that the child was missing in? Because then it go from state to state.
Yep.
So, they have like a tag number or a model of a car or something. I think that's included in the Amber Alert.
Yep, they didn't have it.
They would just say a child is missing, but if a child has been kidnapped, that means a child is in a car.
Yes, ma'am.
Being transported.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so an Amber Alert goes from state to state.
Yeah.
If they had that's why they didn't report that baby missing right then. Because whatever car they said that baby was picked up in or missing, like when they did Patrick's car, they would have found that baby probably just like this.
Yeah. But it wasn't no car.
State of Alabama, they didn't have no description. They were still trying to get this shit together.
Yep.
Is what happened. Because that Amber Alert should have went out like...
And then not only that, they should have never daggone called Carlos. April told the world. He wanted me to call him, not the police.
That's guilt right there. Ain't no fucking way. There's nobody gonna tell me to call them instead of the police, and my 3-year-old daughter has been missing over 10 minutes.
Right.
I'm gonna say 10 minutes. That's too long. Like I was gonna say 3 hours, but
for 3 hours, they was trying to daggone get shit together. They was trying to get that story together. And they still didn't get it together. Because they made the police look corrupted in a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
They sure made the police corrupted.
And not only that, even when the police came out with the tape of them 2 kids playing in the back, they gonna say, take an hour off the video. The time on the video is not correct. It's like an hour, but some they said when they first
so that means that the baby came up missing earlier. That means she came up missing earlier than that time on that thing. On the video. But to come to find out that ain't the baby on the video, because the cousin said that ain't even when she came up missing.
See? I had suspected that. Like,
So you mean to tell me you been sitting here holding the fact that you knew your little cousin wasn't on that video? They gonna off them because they daggone fucking up. They gonna off them.
Come on.
They gonna off them just because y'all fucked up the daggone case. We've been trying to help y'all to get off of this, get off of it and everything like that.